you to, first of all, have something like this on in the house. This is too heavy. Very, very light.
I can make her another rope one, just shorter.
Or
Yeah.
cat leash light, 4 to 6 feet, 6 max.
Okay.
That she drags around the house.
Right.
Only when you're home with her.
Okay.
With a
The floor cord. What I want you to be aware of is, I love that you're paying attention to where it is. Instead of putting your foot in her chest, because she's moving away from you, that's what I don't want my dog moving away from me. Now, when she comes over, I'm going to get behind her. Now I'm going to get on my cord. See how I got behind her? Now look at how close I am.
Yeah, that's really
So now, you can't, if I accidentally drop it outside that point. Yeah. Bingo. Free. If she gets distracted, she's not going to be able to leave. What do? Wait, I need you to look back at me for me to turn you off to go bark at the door.
Yeah, and I need
So
your full attention.
that's why because then you don't have to worry about correcting her or reminding her. You're just managing her while you're focusing on the task at hand.
Gotcha.
All right.
Gotcha,
So,
which is easier.
Yep.
Will it come?
Good. Nice. You cut your habit. Good.
Bingo.
Re-signal her with your eye contact cue rather than SIT. Put the food at her nose and bring your hand all the way to the side again. We're just going to go back. There you go. Indicate you're waiting maybe a little bit too long before she looks away again. Okay, now her timing's off because I spoke.
Yeah.
Go ahead and turn her off. Great.
How come you didn't give her a bingo?
And then 3 times, you're asking too much. Go back to where it was easy. Okay. I'm just going to take a handful of food. We're going to see if she'll work with me at all. So I want you to see that I'm going to, okay, she's motivated. Now I'm going to get on the leash first. Before you ask anything, get on the leash, okay? Now she can't leave. Bingo. Bingo. Free. Now what happened? So what did I do instead? I turned her off. I just I ended everything because I'm going to start over. So if a mistake is made, just turn her off. Go collect yourself. Even if you don't know I don't know what just happened. Just turn it off. Start over. Okay?
Okay.
Bingo.
That was good.
Bingo. I want you to pay attention to my body, my face, and what I'm doing with the food and how I'm presenting it to her. Bingo. Bingo. All done. Or free. Yeah, is that what we're using? So notice that I'm very aware of what my body's doing.
Yeah.
You have to bend over because she's a little dog.
Yeah.
Now what I did on the third or fourth time is I just went like this because she was already
Yeah,
obviously.
she knew.
I don't have to keep showing her the food. Once she knows you have the food, now I just need you to be calm.
Right.
Okay, so you don't have to put it in front of her face. So notice
Right.
that time I just did
Gotcha.
this. So now I'm just teaching her that my arm out here means look away from whatever's in my hand
Check me
and
out.
focus on
Yeah.
me. Okay. Now listen, these are just the initial steps. We're going to be removing and building and getting out of, indicating, and so on.
Okay.
So. But she was kind of avoiding me a little bit. Did you see that?
Yeah.
And she would look back at me. So my timing's going to be different than yours because I'm reading her in the moment.
Right.
But there's a big deal that she was kind of like, oh, you know.
Then she would resettle her blood.
Yeah.
It's very sweet.
Well, yeah, she did it early.
Now, what did I do to end it? Did you see the end there? After the last piece of food, like I knew I was going to end. I waited for her to recommit to me.
Oh, okay.
Is this what you
part.
want? Think about this. Is this what you want?
Right.
Oh, we're all done now.
Okay.
I want to be done.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you can hold your dish like this if you want, or you can just take a handful. The dropping on the floor is what we want to try not to do at this point. Eventually we'll do it on purpose. All right, so now you do it.
Bingo. Oh, I forgot to smell.
Okay, drop your hands to your side. Smile. Wait for
That's what
eye
I
contact and turn her off. Breathe. Good. All right. What you're going to see on the thing, did you just take that? Once we go through this, you'll look back and go, I didn't even realize I was doing that. This is a,
Oh, no,
it's
I
our
was
bodies.
doing everything that I
Right.
could, and I
Absolutely.
did a bunch of stuff I don't usually do because she didn't respond at all when I said it.
Now,
Very unusual.
in that moment,
Very rare.
in that moment, just tell me true. You're standing over there. She's not doing it. What were you thinking?
I was like, fuck. What do I need to do to make myself more enticing?
Okay? Cool. Right on. I would have been like, you fucking bitch. I can't believe you're doing this now. I would have been going on my
I was like, what
Fucker.
kind of
I get you alone.
No, then I'm like, okay, use this. And
So-
see if that, because I didn't want to say it again.
Got it. So what's different right now that she normally would come to you?
She was in Sharon's lap.
And what else? She was in her lap. What else? She had that leash on.
She had the collar and leash
All right,
on.
and what else is different in
You're here.
my energy? I'm
Yeah,
in
oh,
here.
yeah.
Right. I don't know what she's doing and what's this. So right now, I can just imagine the dog's like, what happens if, where's my ball?
And we rearranged the living room yesterday. That has her very
Oh, that's
discombobulated.
huge.
Yeah.
That's huge. All right, catch. I'm glad you're doing that in front of me. See this fetch you guys do all the time? How would you like to turn it into an actual moment? I have dealt and worked with so many ball-obsessed dogs.
Mm-hmm.
And again, we can actually get her to ignore this ball, focus on you,
Mm-hmm.
to get the ball. Ball comes out, instead of her going like she
Yeah.
does when you get ready to throw it out back, that's
Yeah.
habit. What we can teach her instead is right here. Ignore this, just like you would ignore the critter,
Mm-hmm.
just like you would ignore the poop or the food.
Mhm.
I'm going to use those things because those things you brought
Right.
up. So right now,
Mm-hmm.
Very.
so there's a couple of things I'm going to suggest to start. Is get all toys and everything up off the floor,
Mm-hmm.
especially this.
Mm-hmm.
I would like you to get
Okay.
Find some on a rope or make a little thing like you do,
Totally.
which you can stick a nail through it. You know,
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a knitting lesson. You should give me one. And have your toy box somewhere where you go and you get, or hide them around the house so that you can, easy in real life, doorbell knocks. Knock, knock, knock. Oh, she's all riled up. This is an opportunity to teach the dog a new behavior rather than what we used to do. Okay? And then you can go hiding them all over, although she'll probably figure out where you're hiding them. So just keep moving them around. Even if she figures it out, if she's distracted, you get your reinforcement before you get her attention.
Right.
Then, now she doesn't know you have this.
Exactly.
So then it's dog's name come out of it and B-I-N-G-O.
Look what I
I got. Of course, you'll do whatever I want because you know what I have.
Right.
So that's a very powerful. There's a hide toys around the house, different toys
Cool.
that she likes. Instead of feeding her out of a dish every morning, and Sharon did what most people do. She didn't. It's our habit. I gotta give her something. That's our stuff.
Yeah,
I get it. Is make these little dishes of food again. Hide them around the house, or just do your dry pile. You do what you modify what I give you to do. You're gonna do what you want anyway. So just think of high places where you can easily grab. Now it's behind
She
your back.
doesn't know you have it.
She doesn't know you have it. Do you see the difference already? I'm not letting you know. Come on, stop barking.
Right.
You're already gone.
Enticement.
I have it. You don't see me reach for my pocket. You have it in your hand. I hate pocket food. Food in pocket. Fuck that. First of all, every hole in my pocket is from my old dog who used to eat. Go to the laundry room and go through my pockets. So what I have told people to do when you're mobile is I get a chalk bag, which you've probably seen Janice.
Yep, we have one.
The training treat bag is for me, not the fucking dog. Those little teeny tiny bags that you're, oh God, it's just stupid. Okay? I need something to fit my hand. Big chalk bag. Food's in the bag, it's behind my back. I'm walking, dog's not paying attention, I'm on a leash walk. I reach in, I grab a few, I've got it in my hand, I give the indicator present. Get it out of them, because you see those dogs that you put your hand in your pocket and
they're like, yes, yes, yes.
That's a false predictor of what? And then you don't have food, and then one of two things happens with other people's dogs. They start fucking barking at you. Give me my food, frustration, or they leave, or they jump on you. So I kind of eliminate those false predictors, okay?
Gotcha.
So when you're training her and calling her around the house, this is, again, I'm setting you up to do some training around the house right now.
Yeah.
If you take it out there and you're going to use so that you can reach your hand in and out easy, not stopping to kind of there.
Yeah.
We want it really
Touch
smooth.
around.
She went and found her, she's got them all over.
Yeah.
So think about that. Go at the end of the day or when you're done
Clear
with
them all
that,
up.
This is a habit for you, so whatever it takes, whether you want to do it or not. When you're done playing, the toy goes away. So what is she going to do? She has to come to elicit and get your attention.
Right.
Rather than she barks and you go get your toy to interrupt it, or here's food, you're interrupting the behavior with the reward.
Yeah,
that's
right.
bribery and stuff. See the difference? That's one example.
Where'd it go?
Any questions about that?
No, makes sense to me.
When I had the ball, when she brought it to me and I picked it up, she said.
Because first of all, that's what I told Sharon. The problem, your main problem that you have with this dog is that she's really smart.
She is.
We've already done some of the food games, but we can use the food for creative feeding, but also to start using her meals for training rather than her just standing and eating out of a dish.
Yeah.
Which takes no energy. To actually have her start working. All
I've been using the eye contact game with her food.
Free. Now, when she doesn't release herself, I want you to walk towards the ball and look at it. Now she's up. Boom, you're done. So, Diane, what's happening is, were you just taping that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is you said she doesn't know it yet. She's still sitting in front of you. She's like, well, but I'm sitting because she doesn't know it yet, obviously. So then what you would do is what you did is just move away, just to get her to get up, so that she knows she's done, and keep it very neutral and don't pay attention to her for at least 5 to 10 seconds after the off switch.
Gotcha.
We want real neutral. We want the dog to be disappointed, which is what it looked like.
Yeah, wait.
I think really what was going on is when you stand in front of me, Di, you usually ask me to sit. So your body posture has become a signal cue to sit.
Right.
So let me give that example. Call her to you again. And don't do anything but stand in front of her and smile.
Lily, come.
And just stand there and smile. Boom. And turn her off. Free. And throw your hands in the air and turn away. Is go F-R-E-E and then throw the ball, because now it becomes a release to chase the score on the middle of the street, and there comes a car. We want a very neutral release. No celebrating. The celebrating happens while you're
Playing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now does it make sense? Dog comes up and because you're standing there, this is where I'm going to draw your attention in. Is start being aware of what your body actually speaks louder than the silent thought. Well, the silent thought brings the body posture. So that right then is, we always ask our dogs to sit when we're standing in front of them.
Right.
Okay, now I'm going to have you do something else. Sit in this chair. Okay. Ask your dog to sit right now. Don't look at her. Sit. And again, get her attention first. Say her
Really?
name. Now say it right now. Sit. That's her little butt thing you talked about. And now stand up and stay put. Just stand right there. Pivot yourself in front of her. And boom. And off switch. Free! So,
was beautiful.
what I want to help you understand is, does the dog know sit out of context of me standing in front of her?
Right.
First, so the dog understands that word means put your ass on the ground no matter what I'm
Where
doing.
and what.
So what I start practicing is I practice asking them to SIT from a sit while I'm standing in front of them. This is the big one that I would do in class. People will just swear to God, my dog knows it. Your dog is responding to the physical because you always
I'm
usually
always
do
this,
it
yeah,
when you're standing in front of me. So to really test a dog if they really know something so that you understand what they know is
You gotta pull it out of
you gotta change your body. Like sit and read the paper while I'm watching TV, while I'm cooking, just randomly asking the dog. Now, what they'll almost always do is come and run to you and sit in front of you.
Right.
What I like to teach my dogs is no matter where you're at, put your butt down there. Most dogs are gonna come to you rather than stop where they're at and drop.
But so I would just say sit, not Lily sit.
Okay, good
Because
question.
Lily said, we sit. Will she come first?
Okay, so let's go back to this. What response do you want from her when you say her name? What do you expect her to do when you say her name?
I need all
Attention.
of her attention.
Okay. Then
Then they
ask
come
her.
in.
So if she's already paying attention to you, as if to say, hey, I'm paying attention to you, Mom, do you need to say her name?
No.
Exactly. A name is to get their attention. So it's simply, Sharon. Sharon. Sharon! Okay? Sharon's looking at me.
What the
fuck? I'm looking at you. So it would be, Sharon, come. Sharon, can you get me some water with a lime on this thing? So, give your name. Okay, so give attention, then ask the dog to do something.
Okay.
Okay, so now let's go back to, we're not even going to do this right now because it's so not important with eye contact.
Right.
Because they always sit because it's easier to sit and look at you.
Right.
I just did that whole sit thing and now I'm going to say I don't care if they sit or not when we do eye contact. I just want eye contact. You don't have to wait for her to sit when you're asking for eye contact initially, okay? But she's
getting
going
better
to.
at it.
What she's going to. So I would say in this context, don't worry about it. I want you to worry about eye contact only. I don't care what she's doing with her body.
Okay.
I just want eyes. That's all we're looking for. So you as your trainer, pay attention to your body posture.
Right.
If I'm doing this to you, what am I saying to you right now?
That's aggressive.
Get out of my space. But if I'm saying this to you,
No, that's come. Yeah,
So
it's
be
more
aware
welcoming.
of-
Yeah.
this means get out
I
of my
see.
space. This means come into my
Right.
space. That's all.
Welcoming.
Because this is what we do. We're training the dog, right? I mean, you'll see it when you watch yourself back. If I don't talk and interrupt you, you see it, and then and I did this too. I had to watch myself all the time. Is it?
Anticipate.
You're so focused on wanting them to succeed that you're getting really like, because you're right, you're like excited,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you're like, and they're like, what the fuck? Because your body's like in there, and
Yeah.
I see that a
It's a
lot.
funny
So be
posture.
aware of your body
Okay.
posture. We want to stand up straight and neutral, not doing all this.
Right.
Okay, so the first thing before you do it, we're gonna work on what the signal for eye contact is.
Yeah, put that coin.
Yes,
Thank you.
we can only teach you. Thank you. Oh, you're so
What?
nice. Yes.
God damn it. That was tempting.
The sound.
Yeah. It was
I'll now do it to me.
real. Okay. Gina.
What's all this? Okay, so now I'm going to stop you to give you some instruction. Are you Jesus?
Yes.
I just want you to
I'm
remember
glad
that.
you understood.
Or the left
No.
hand. Okay, this other rogue hand,
Mhm.
let's leave that thing down there. do nothing with that hand. Here's my food. Here's my dish. I can use it to hold my food if I want, or my money. See
Entice.
this hand?
Yeah.
This is just this very clear signal. The signal for eye contact, which we will refine later. Right now is moving the food out. Straight arm.
Gotcha.
Yeah?
From here.
From
not-
here.
not left.
Yeah. You can show the dog the food. You're just
I
saying,
got it.
see what I have, do you want it? But if she's already paying attention to you, then just move your arm out.
That's usually
If
what I do.
if she follows your arm, then bring it back and show her.
Oh, okay.
Move it out again to motivate her to
To get her
rhythm
to
in. Is this what
focus.
you want?
Right.
Okay, so let's do that again.
Bingo.
Okay, so
Sorry,
why'd you
butt
wait
in.
so long? What were you thinking? What am I supposed to say? What was going
I
on?
was making sure you were making.
Oh, you were waiting for commitment. Good. Be careful in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Yeah.
to wait too long because
The
this is what might
timing.
happen. Do it again.
Bingo.
Yeah. So just in the beginning, just to watch her, like you said, watch her. Like you don't want to wait too long because what we'll do is as we rehearse and start to refine things, we'll wait longer and build duration, and then we'll bring in distraction. Initially, I want her to kind of understand this is what I want. Now,
And when she goes back and forth,
wait. Good, because you've already started, so she's probably a little bit more advanced than I'm teaching you right now.
Yeah, I was going to say, she doesn't go back and forth
So if you're
anymore.
more-
she does sometimes.
Okay,
Oh, with you.
so now I'm going to do what I think you think she's doing.
Yes.
Okay. See how you wait
Yeah,
for her,
you
okay?
really wait.
Oh, it's not the instant she looks at you.
Well,
Wait for
sometimes
her to
when she,
focus on the food. So what she's doing is, what happens if I look at the food? What happens if I look at you? What happens if I look at the food? What happens if I look at you and continue looking? So you're waiting just a
Then you
step
get-
longer
Oh,
for her to commit to looking at you and ignoring the food.
See, I was giving her the bingo when she looked at me instantly.
Initially,
First in the
yes.
beginning,
yeah. Oh,
In
okay.
the beginning, yes.
Okay.
Once they start to kind of figure it out,
Yeah.
then you kind of, now you're going to add a little weight. Well, what happens if I hold it out there a little bit longer?
Gotcha.
That's when they usually start to glance because you're holding longer and you wait. And if they focus on the food drops and disappears.
okay, that's the thing.
Okay?
That's the
Okay, I
thing
was
to do
focused on
because she
you.
does.
Food
Because then
disappears.
eventually she goes back and forth really fast, and then you've
You
lost
wait.
it.
Huh.
So food disappears.
Uh-huh.
She's like, well, what the fuck? And then you go, let's try that again. You go slower. Good. And that's right there. Every moment is an opportunity to teach. And it can be just, you don't have to go through a whole session. I
Yeah.
would like your sessions to be,
10 minutes.
yeah, you could go 20 if she's motivated. But,
Sometimes she
but
is.
don't feel like you have to. If you just have a moment, that's a moment. You
Was
just
a good
reinforced her
moment.
for waiting. You put the leash on. She maintained the sit. And you turned her off.
And she did it over here. but
Yes.
She would not.
What your challenge is going to be is to wait a little bit longer before you turn her off, see if she can maintain it.
Oh, okay.
When you get ready, if she's now asking too much, go back to where it
Yeah.
was easy. Okay. So I'm just going to take a handful of food. We're going to see if she'll work with me at all. So I want you to see that I'm going to, okay, she's motivated. Now I'm going to get on the leash first. Before you ask anything, get on the leash, okay?
Okay.
Now she's focused. Now she can't leave. Now I'm not going to talk while I work with her.
Yeah.
Can y'all see me?
Yep.
Bingo. Bingo. Free. Now what happened?
Uh,